The visit. Mad Dog came by to see how we made out after the doctor. He didn't come to court me. I didn't think he had. We visited more than an hour. The sky cleared enough to see Black Mesa. I showed him my father's pond. Mad Dog said he was going to Amarillo to sing on the radio, and if he sang good enough, they might give him a job there. You'd leave the farm, I asked. He nodded. You'd leave school? He shrugged. Mad Dog scooped a handful of dust, like a boy in a sandpit. He said, I love this land, no matter what. I looked at his hands. They were scarless. Mad Dog stayed longer than he planned. He ran down the road, back to his father's farm, when he realized the time. Dust rose each place his foot fell, leaving a trace of him, long after he'd gone. April 1935. Freak Show. The fellow from Canada, James Kingsbury, photographer from the Toronto Star, way up there in Ontario, the man who took the first pictures of the Dion quintuplet, left his homeland and came to Joyce City, looking for some other piece of oddness, hoping to photograph the drought and the dust storms. And he did, with the help of Bill Rotterdraw and Handy Poole, who took him to the sandiest farms and showed off the boniest cattle in the county. Mr. Kingsbury's pictures of those Dion babies got them famous, but it also got them taken from their mother and father and put on display like a freak show, like a tent full of two-headed calves. Now I'm wondering what will happen to us after he finishes taking pictures of our dust. April 1935. Help from Uncle Sam. The government is lending us money to keep the farm going. Money to buy seed, feed loans for our cow, for our mule, for the chickens still alive, and the hog, as well as a little bit of feed for us. My father was worried about paying back because of what Ma had said, but Mrs. Love, the lady from Farah, assured him he didn't need to pay a single cent until the crops came in. And if the crops never came, then he wouldn't pay a thing. So my father said okay, anything to keep going. He put the paperwork on the shelf beside Ma's book of poetry and the invitation from Aunt Ellis. He just keeps that invitation from her, lowering down at me from the shelf above the piano. Let down. I was invited to graduation to play the piano. I couldn't play. It had been too long. My hands wouldn't work. I just sat at the piano bench, staring down at the keys. Everyone waited. When the silence went on so long, folks started to whisper. Arlie Wanderdale lowered his head, and Miss Freeland started to cry. I don't know. I let them down. I didn't cry. Too stubborn. I got up and walked off the stage. I thought maybe if my father ever went to Doc Rice to do something about the spots on his skin, Doc could check my hands too, tell me what to do about them. But my father isn't going to Doc Rice. And now, I think we're both turning to dust. May 1935. Hope. It started out as snow. Oh, big flakes floating softly, catching on my sweater, lacy on the edges of my sleeves. Snow covered the dust, softened the fences, soothed the parched lips of the land, and then it changed. Halfway between snow and rain, sleet, blazing the earth, until at last it slipped into rain, light as mist. It was the kindest kind of rain that fell, soft and a little heavier, helping along what had already fallen into the hard pan earth, until it rained, steady as a good friend who walks beside you, not getting in your way, staying with you through a hard time. And because the rain came, so patient and slow at first, and built up strength as the earth remembered how to yield instead of washing, oh, the water slid in into the dying ground and softened its stubborn pride, and eased it back toward life. And then, just when we thought it would end, after 3 such gentle days, the rain came, slamming down, tons of it, soaking into the ready earth, to the primed and greedy earth, and soaking deep, it kept coming, thunder booming, lightning kicking, dancing from the heavens, down to the prairie, and my father dancing with it, dancing outside in the drenching night, with the gutters racing, and the earth puddled and pleased, with my father's near-finished pond filling. When the rain stopped, my father splashed out to the barn, and spent 2 days and 2 nights cleaning dust out of his tractor until he got it running again. In the dark, headlights shining, he idled toward the freshened fields, certain the grass would grow again, certain the weeds would grow again, certain the wheat would grow again too. May 1935.